Justin Bieber. Uh, the Dear Goody Two Shoes Magician, I hate you very much, and therefore I want you to do a book review of the books you just read. If you do not comply, I'll make you watch Twilight. Signed, Your Evil Doom. P.S. I really, 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 really hate you. Well then, if I'm going to be doing a review of books, I'm going to change hats. Hmm. And I'm going to change hats. The fact that I'm good at changing hats. And when I'm okay. Now, let's get on with this review. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my freaking childhood. No, in all seriousness. The series of unfortunate events books, starting with this one, of course, dominated my later years of childhood. I love these books, and going over them for this review has been actually a pleasure. Yes, the series is set in a gothic tone and is death has darker themes than usual happy-go-lucky books, but that's kind of what makes these books good. And in actuality, Lemony Snicket, the author of these books, actually references Edgar Allan Poe, which I didn't even catch the first time reading these books. Mr. Poe, his name and his son's name are Edgar and Albert. So yeah, he's referencing Edgar Allan Poe, and that's not far-reaching at all. Just putting that out there. Once one of the things that the series set out to do is expand the British vocabulary, inventiveness, and go by events or whatever those things do. You guys know what I'm talking about here if you read the book. And one of the funny thing I thought was funny is there's actually a good reason, because the adults always had to explain to the main characters who were younger, children, 14 and down, kind of, what certain words were, and it's basically, if their parents can't teach them because they're dead, sorry for that little spoiler there, but it's kind of general knowledge for readers of the book, who will? Yeah, who's gonna teach them? I mean, they are kind of smart people, but then again, yeah. Alright, the settings, they both in Del Airs. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I never did. I know how to pronounce their name. Sorry about that. How to pronounce their name. Travel through without settings a lot. We started lost the villain. Yes, he's our villain. Trust me, he's the villain. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Goes to their goes to their uncle's, who happens to be a herpetologist. Herpetologist. Sorry, being inappropriate. House to just a. Then to their grammar-loving aunt's house, which is nearby a lake, to a mill, to an academy, to a penthouse and an apartment, to a village, to a hospital, to a circus, to a top of the mountain, to a submarine, to a hotel, and ending at an island. As this body are about in the air, often sure move around a lot, don't they? You can learn a lot from these series. I'm 19, and I learned new words, new words when reading these books. Reading these books. My favorite thing about these books is the recurring themes. There's always something for the main characters, Violet, Claus, and Sunny, to do. There's always Violet always invents something. There's always a library for Claus, and there's always something for Sunny to bite. There's some other stuff there. There's always a description of food, which always makes me hungry. I'm hungry right now. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm trapped here. Help me! Oh, wait, you can't. Oh well, back to what I was saying. Callanolf is in one of his attributes and almost one of his books. And actually, what they added to the actual hardback covers of these books is, this is a hardback. This is the Vile Village here. They add what Callanolf's costume is. And they didn't do that for the paperback books, but they only did it for the hardback, and I always like that. I wish they would have done that for the other ones, but they didn't, I guess. I know it's kind of dark series, but I loved it, and I seriously suggest it. But we're gonna go through this. I really suggest it. Anybody over the age of 13 can enjoy these books, even if you're old, and you can actually learn something from these books. Actually, I'm 19. I learned something, and necessarily saying something, and I realized I'm actually getting old here. Ugh, I get old. You know what? Should I be like, get out of my yard, you dumb kids? Darn, sorry. You usually don't good. HarperCollins and Scholastic who put out these books. I don't know if it was just HarperCollins and Scholastic did the earlier ones, and I think later on it was just HarperCollins. Because there's no Scholastic label like there are on this one. You see, there's the Scholastic label. This one doesn't have any. So I think the HarperCollins did the later books. Yeah, they did, and that's not on here. Scholastic is on here. This is the HarperCollins one right there. Sorry, there's a symbol right there, and there's the Scholastic one. These aren't in the later books. Back to what I was saying, the most infuriating thing about these books is the last one. The very last one, the Beatrice letters. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my mom calling, sorry. What's wrong, JD? Just stay right there for right now. Sorry, I'm tugging my dog. Beatrice letters. It's letters from the author to fictional. I don't know. It's a pen name, obviously. It's a fictional character he created as the author of these books. They're sending letters, and it actually has alphabet letters in it that you have to arrange to find out what happens. And I think what I got from it was worse than I wanted it to be, and what I really didn't get what the author was trying to tell towards the readers. What he's trying to tell us is that you could interpret in the whatever you get out of these letters, or you can just take it by yourself. It doesn't matter, because you can get the same thing. That it could be a happy ending, or it could be a bad ending, and it doesn't matter. It's interpreted of the reader, and I kind of actually like that kind of stuff, only because you read 13 and a half books, and it seemed pointless, and I didn't want it to be pointless here. And I love these books. I just want to say that, and I highly suggest these books to anybody who wants to read them. If anybody wants to borrow them, I have them, but I don't know, I'll get them to you if you live in Alaska. I'm sorry, but you should really read these books, and I suggest them. Once again, it is, let me get the, let's see, HarperCollins Publishers, New York, 119. I'm doing the citation right now. Sorry. The Vile Village took copyright to let citations, Quest, and Scholastic. I'll put the citations at the end here so I don't get sued. That's pretty much